Last episode, we finally left Marathon after Hurricane Irma, and then we sought out a protected anchorage to ride out a cold front.
Are about to set off on the Great Loop, which is...
It's a circumnavigation of the eastern half of the U.S. by waterways. There is another tropical system forming, and we decided that we were going to ride it out at a marina this time, so off we went. All right, welcome to Tropical Storm Philippe. Just named today, and we are in Tavernier, Florida in the upper Keys. I feel like I should be on the Weather Channel with the wind blowing through my hair and rain and jackets or something, but so far, easy going. It's a little after 9 p.m. The storm is a little bit south of us right now, and it is projected to get up to about 40-mile-per-hour winds overnight. But right now it's only about 25. But in our little protective cove here at Mangrove Marina, it is a natural hurricane hole where every boat during Irma survived. So we thought we had really good chances here for an easy ride. And so far, we're just swaying a little bit in our slip. A couple gusts here and there. We haven't had a rain squall in a while. We've done some basic securing to the boat. We're doing a little bit of a spider web here since we have a nice wide slip, just in case, practice. Might as well. We've got multiple backup lines on. We're prepared for this, and no one here in the marina seems overly concerned. So we'll see how it is later this evening.
5 a.m. and now we're finally getting some wind. About 35. Blowing. Okay, well, that was Tropical Storm Philippe last night. It was an odd storm. There went from having a forecast of 2 to 4 inches of rain to having basically a quarter inch and just a few little squalls of drizzle overnight. Not much wind until around 4 or 5 a.m. It really kicked up, and it's probably like 30-something miles an hour, probably even more. And it's been windy since. It's come down quite a bit since 5 a.m. But 5 a.m. was enough to wake us up, get us out checking the lines. I saw various neighbors walking their boats as well at the same time. Everybody in the kind of pre-dawn hours out checking the boats as the wind reversed and started getting bouncy like this in the marina. But an uneventful storm. But, hey... one more tropical storm for the season. Hopefully this is the last one. And that was Philippe. Okay.
So, another beautiful night at an anchorage.
And it might be our last night at an anchorage for a while, unfortunately. So we just stayed at, where was this place? This is
Steamboat Creek.
Steamboat Creek.
Beautiful little canals right over here that we took a dinghy ride on last night. That used to be the old steamboat trails before the train and road came down here.
Right. And yeah, it's beautiful. We had this entire anchorage to ourselves, absolutely gorgeous. It was great protection from the northeast winds. This is the northeast corner of Barnes Sound. But this morning we started up our generator, and it ran for about half an hour or so, and then stuttered. And we've been having some generator issues. Partially, we're on our way to do our big electrical project upgrade. We think you just need 2 more weeks out of the generator. Well, the generator decided it was not going to wait.
Yeah, it sputtered out while we were running the induction hob, and we finished making breakfast and then tried to get it started again, bled the lines, everything that we could do reasonably here on board ourselves, and it just won't start. It is definitely something in the fuel system, though.
Right now I'm thinking it might be the fuel pump has died, and rather than fuss around trying to find a mechanic to deal with a generator repair while we're on our way to a boatyard to do with generator upgrades and other stuff, we're thinking we're going to now marina hop instead of do anchorages on our way up to Fort Pierce. And right now we are limping to a marina in Key Biscayne.
Limping?
We're
not limping.
The boat is fine. Electrically limping because most of the boat systems actually are on the house batteries and they won't charge
like the
right
autopilot
now. Yes.
and the VHF radio and things like that.
Yeah,
so we do have a handheld that's battery powered.
Yes.
Autopilot, he'll just have to make do on his shift and actually touch the wheel. It's fine, baby.
We'll figure it out. Yes.
So yeah, we did call around to some engine folks here in the Miami area. No one has availability. We also called around to marinas in the Miami area, and a lot of them are still closed down post Irma.
Oh yeah, and apparently all the marinas in Coconut Grove are shut down still after Irma, which is actually kind of surprising. But I guess they got hit pretty hard there.
Yeah, because we're thinking, we just came through the Keys and there's marina availability up and down. It's like, so of course, I guess stop. So we did find a marina that can take us this evening, that just south of Miami, so that we can get
Key Biscayne.
Key Biscayne, so that we can do some research and navigation for continuing up the ICW, because we'll be dealing with bridge closures and narrow passages and lots of traffic. So it'll be fun.
Okay, this is going to be the anchoring is over. No, oh well. But we'll be back to it, and when we're back to anchoring, we'll have solar power and no need for generators, and it will be good. Okay.
Okay, about that limping along thing, he shouldn't have said it. So coming up the sound, I think we're in Card Sound, coming into the channel, lining up for it, we had to stay a little bit off to the right because there was a sailboat passing through, and we're into the channel, still not in the channel yet, and we ran aground. The boat went, and then it continued moving on, so we didn't get stuck. But we have suspicion that the starboard engine might have stalled. Port engine is still operational and seems to have steerage, so we're going to try to get through this cut, see if the starboard engine will restart after we get through there, and go from there. So, exciting day. Yesterday was glorious. Today, not going so well.
Well, so they say when it rains, it pours. Well, I guess I don't know. It pours, it rains, I don't know. We're seeing, today started off with our generator going out, then running into a submerged obstacle that knocked out our usefulness of our starboard engine, and now we've got rain as we're slowly limping at basically 4.5 knots northwards towards a hopeful rendezvous with Towboat US soon to find a place to haul us out ahead of our schedule in Fort Pierce. As we've got a wobbly prop shaft. Yay! Okay, well, adventure. Always something new. long few days.
Yes. But basically, we hit a channel marker was submerged, and we hit it entering the channel. And we lost power on the engine's working fine. But anyway, we ended up calling Towboat US because we just wanted the extra eyes and the extra help just in case something more serious was happening. And towed us in, and we just spent a lovely weekend in Homestead at
Homestead Bayfront Park and Herbert Hoover Marina. But yeah, the damage is pretty significant. It's the strut actually sheared off. The support strut sheared completely off. And is now dangling from the prop shaft, and the prop shaft has no support. The rudder is slightly bent, and one of the props has got a big ding in it. Fortunately, there was no hole put in the boat. We're not taking on water, and it's just now we need to get hauled out to fix it. So instead of getting hauled out in Fort Pierce,
we'll be hauled out in Miami.
Yes.
Towboat US is our towing insurance that we use in this area of Florida. They're the most prevalent, so that's what we're carrying right now, and they've been awesome. They got us hooked up with a haul-out place in Miami. However, it's about a 25 nautical mile journey to get there, so that's what we're on.
Yes, we are
right now.
We are having. It's actually kind of nice. This is better than autopilot. We're cruising. It's beautiful cruising conditions. We're going across Biscayne Bay right now. Couldn't ask for a prettier day. And hey, we're not burning any diesel of our own. So hey, there's a slight upside.
So it'll be interesting to see what transpires. And how haul out goes, and just how significant the damage was, and how quickly we're back on the waterways.
Yep, and actually we're going to have to be towed all the way up the Miami River, almost to the Miami airport. So it's going to be actually quite a dramatic trip up the river through all this industrial area, and we'll be filming some of that. Hello.
So we just wanted to take a moment. We were in the boatyard for about 5 weeks, and this travelogue gets us pretty caught up to real time.
Yeah, so it's mid-December now. Hey, gads, that month went by fast.
6 weeks.
5 weeks. 6
Whatever
weeks.
it was a long time.
Yes.
We'll have one more episode that we're going to create covering the time.
Yeah, boatyard, time in Miami, and all of that. And then we're kind of taking a break from the boat for a little bit.
Some RV travels coming up. We're excited about that.
And we just want to check in to see, like, this kind of produced content video takes a lot of effort to do. We've done kind of a nice long sequence of them, and now we're just trying to get a sense of, should we keep doing these videos that take so much effort? So
the produced travelogue series is kind of new for us. We just started it when we set off on the Great Loop back in April. Before then, it's mostly been us doing live casts and talking about different topics. And doing some produced content more about technology and topics. So the travelogue is kind of a new experiment.
Right, so the live casts are really easy for us to do. We just basically sometimes just turn on the camera and start talking. The produced stuff, we film a lot, we do a lot of, and then the editing time takes a huge chunk of effort. But everybody says that you're going to get more views for the produced stuff, but we see the exact opposite on YouTube.
Our live cast stuff tends to get sometimes 2 to 3, even 4 times the views, the comments, the engagement, and it's a heck of a lot less work. But we love sharing this journey with you. We know there's a lot of people thinking about doing the Great Loop or going to cruising, and we know there's not a lot of content out there on YouTube about motor yachts.
So if you do like this sort of produced content, this kind of series here with the nice edited shots and the drone shots and all the other stuff, comment, like it, let YouTube know you like it that way, because then it will spread out to more people, and we know that it's being appreciated.
So we'll be doing one more produced video in this series that'll end out this season.
Yeah, and at Miami.
We'll still be producing content, just not about the Great Loop. And we will consider when we set out of here in springtime on the boat to continue the Great Loop, how we continue to document. We definitely want to capture it. It's just what's the most efficient way. Because remember, this isn't work for us.
No.
This is our hobby.
We're not trying to make a living on YouTube.
This is supposed to be for fun, and if it's taking us 6 to 12 hours to produce one of these videos, that's a lot of time we could be spending doing other things. So let us know. Do you enjoy it? Is it appreciated?
Leave comments right below.
Thank you. Y'all have a great holiday season.
Bye.